Alright guys, so this is my oligopoly exercise. So for number 1, it wants us using the data from the survey to estimate the demand function for each firm. So I just did a regression analysis using Excel's regression feature. And what I did was to find the regression statistics for AT&T. I took the AT&T count, and then I used both AT&T's price and Verizon's price. And then for Verizon's regression down here, I used Verizon's count and again both of the prices. And then to make the equations for AT&T, I took the intercept, and then you just do minus, you add and subtract the variable prices. And so it would be 164.84 minus 7.51, the price of AT&T, and then plus 6.23 times the price of Verizon. And then Verizon, you do the same thing. You get 231.67 from the chart right here, and then plus 6.35 AT&T times AT&T's price, and then minus 7.75 times Verizon's price. And number 4 just gives us the functions that we need for number 5. And for number 5, it wants us to, oh, my graph is covering that up right there. For number 5, it wants us to plot the functions. So what I did here is, in order for them to be on the same x and y axis, I used the function for AT&T, and I did an inverse function, so I switched x and y and then solve for y. And then yes, I did that, and I plugged in these different price points for x, and then I just used the same function right here given to us in number 4 for the price of Verizon, and I plugged in these prices, and then you plug in the costs that it gives us each here and divide those by 2. And then I got my graph right here. And number 6 says to calculate the mutual best response prices for AT&T and Verizon. And so what I did for that is I took our 2 equations again and I plugged them in. And then since you have to reference the cells, I just followed the directions and the iterative techniques to get them to reference each other and solve out. So the mutual best response prices would be 25.02 for AT&T and 29.98 for Verizon. Number 7 says, if Verizon cuts the price of its data plan to 25, what should AT&T do? So again, I just take the equation that we've been using. So it would be 10.975 plus 0.415, and then you just plug in the 25, and then plus 3.2 over 2, which is our cost over 2. And then Verizon you do the same thing, except you use the Verizon equation. You get 14.946 plus 0.409 times 30, which is our price right here. And then you just use the cost that was given to us earlier, which was 9.6, and you divide it by 2. And then we get the AT&T should cut its price to 22.95, and that Verizon should cut its price to 32.02. And number 8 says that if you were the data plan managers of AT&T Verizon, which prices would you charge based on your overall analysis? And so for this, I just went up and looked at the graph, and that's going to be where the 2 points intersect. And you can see that for Verizon, it's going to be about $30, and for AT&T, it's going to be about $25. And so I put 25 for AT&T and 30 for Verizon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.